on YouTube. This is RacerRed. No one and all that. So I was going to talk a little bit about riding with arrogance. I'm sure it's going to flare up a lot of retarded remarks, but that's all right. Operational security in mind, I say what I want. Everybody seems to think they're the best rider in the world. And it's pretty ridiculous. It's not like we have a track out here. Nobody's racing around a track. Just there's so many riders judging other riders based on body position and your tire wear, the type of wheelies you do, just about anything you can be judged on. Another rider's out there ready to pounce on you. It just gets ridiculous because let's just start with tire wear. Every single bike almost has a different tire, and this really affects your wear. Like if you're riding the cruiser, you're gonna get to the edges of your tire pretty easily. It doesn't take much lean to get to the edge of that tire because it's a flat style tire that's made for highway cruising. I have a Ninja 250, and that's got a real small tire on it, and it takes nothing to get to the edge of that tire. A 600, that's a little bit more tricky, but again, a 600 corners better. So yeah, there are a lot of differences in tires, and people are just give it this cookie cutter ideal that, you know, every tire is the same. I just see it constantly and I'm getting annoyed with it. So yeah, and people do it with body position as well. And you know, with body position, in the 70s, the proper body position was totally different than it is now. And if you ride long enough, then you just figure out what works for you. For example, I've been putting my leg out on a sport bike in high-speed corners for a long time. I learned it from dirt bikes. It's just, I'm not saying I'm a Valentino Rossi, but it's just something that I found that worked for me, and I did it. And then now I'm seeing the MotoGP guys do it. It counterbalances the bike, so when you start sliding, your center of balance is right. So people used to give me a hard time about putting my foot out all the time. And it's like, yeah, now the pros are doing it, so what you gonna say? Body position is changing all the time. And I'm not gonna judge anybody for whatever works for them. Whatever they do that works for them, hey, you know. But if you're a beginner and you want some help and advice on body positions that work, I'm certainly not gonna judge you because I went through the learning process. Another thing is the kind of bike you ride. Be proud of whatever you ride. It's about the riding experience. Like right now I'm going fairly slow. I could be doing this on a Honda 90 if I wanted to. This is really easy. This is a nice ride. You know, I'm not doing anything crazy right now. But I'm having a lot of fun. No matter what kind of bike you're on, it's not about how much you paid for it. I don't care if you have a BMW or a Ducati or a Harley. It really doesn't matter what you ride. You know, most people that are making these remarks about body position and tire wear and if, you know, who's faster than who, you know, I slid down the road, you know, sideways, I'm the best there is. Yeah, most of these guys have never lined up on a starting gate before in their lives. I've lined up on probably thousands of starting gates. I started racing when I was 9 years old. Yeah, I hear these guys talking all this trash to other riders, and it's just annoying, man. Just enjoy your own ride. This is the easiest riding environment you could possibly have. You know, every kind of motorcycle has its use on the street. You know, cruisers are good for highway, good for comfort. This bike is a good performance bike, good cornering, good speed. 600s have even better cornering, but a little bit less acceleration. You got the adventure bikes, you have enduros and supermotos. I mean, there's bikes for everything. There are certain people that won't even wave to other types of motorcycles. I mean, okay, I get it for a scooter. A scooter is not really a motorcycle, but when you're talking Harley Davidsons, for instance, a lot of these guys think they're more patriotic than the Japanese riders, the Japanese bike riders. If you look into Harley Davidson, you'll find otherwise, but that's a whole nother subject. That would fall under the category of a cruiser. You know, really good long distance riding and really comfortable. So yeah, basically my point is be good to each other and help each other out riding, just have fun. Most of the really good riders I've seen are from the dirt because there's so many more obstacles and you have to slide so much more. Yeah, I mean, it's not a competition out here. Anyways, guys, ride safe, drive safe, and I'll see you next time. This is RacerRed, and I'm out.